Hello, how are you guys doing today? My name is Anima and today we have a live Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle for your viewing pleasure, this time against Jean-Paul. We have battled a few times in the past. He is a competent battler and I do appreciate him being on the channel today. Go and check out his Twitter and so on in the description down below. There will be a question of the day at the end of the video. I'll remind you the like button is a thing that exists. What you do with this information is completely up to you. Or at the end of the video after watching, or you could be a complete and utter rebel and hit that like button for me right now, and I would greatly appreciate that. So we're gonna go with Battle Music 7, Battle Start, and Battle Box this time round. This is a match in the OU tier. I'm going Mega Tradish with a pen and paper this time round. I just had a very horrifying and long battle with my friend Buzz, and unfortunately it was DC'd, nobody's fault, and oh my god, it was just horrifying. We were 5 and 5. So it was just horrifying. So yeah, Slurpuff, Aggron, Mamoswine, Nidoking, this is looking a bit familiar to me, Feraligatr, and a Trev. Okay. So let me know who I have brought. This is a team given to me by the wonderful Phoenix Master 1. Very awesome battler and very nice guy, so go and check out his channel if you haven't already somehow. I have brought Cold Harbor, the Kyurem Black, disgusting, this Mega Sableye, Shooting, the Starmie Egg, the Azumarill Digit, Senior, the Magnezone, and Bulldog, the Landorus. So looking at my opponent's team, potential leads do include, but are not limited to, the Mamoswine, the Aggron. I'm scared of that Slurpuff, that's very, very threatening indeed, but what is looking like... he's got 2 ground types, so... we're gonna need to really soften shit up before Magnezone can really get going. Kyurem does well against the team, so I'm quite tempted to just lead with Kyurem, to be honest. I don't really think there's anything too wrong with that, so I'm actually gonna lead Kyurem. Although he could lead with the Aggron and that would mess me up, but he doesn't want to stay in on an Earth Power, so I'm going to lead Kyurem, which is very, very aggressive, but I'm just going to do it because why not? And yeah, so everything kind of can get hurt by Kyurem. I'm worried about the Slurpuff, of course I am, but I do have a Magnezone. Slurpuff does get Drain Punch now, so yay, that's amazing. So there's the Slurpuff. That's sad, isn't it? That's really sad. Now, are you just gonna set up? Are you really just gonna do that? Are you gonna set up? Because that would be very, very depressing. Ooh, that would be very, very, very depressing. That would be extremely depressing. Please don't do that! That would be really sad. One Play Rough from you won't kill me, but an Ice Beam does so much damage to you. So we're just going to go for an Ice Beam. As I think, yeah, Play Rough would be nice, but if I can stop this thing from potentially being a nightmare, that would be really, really cool too. So we go for the Ice Beam. We do take it quite down. We activate its Citrus, so it was an unburdened, horrifying threat, and it can't belly drum anymore. So that is precisely why I did those things. So what we're going to do here is, it's faster than everything right now. It truly is, but it's also incredibly weakened. So we're going to make the switch into Bulldog, as I think this thing can't really touch us. I'm really glad I stayed in and went for the Ice Beam, because if I didn't and I switched out, I could have been in really problematic situation. So we go into Bulldog, who can take this Play Rough. It's not at plus anything, and this thing is just going to slowly die to Rocky Helmet damage. He doesn't have a spinner, so this is absolutely great for us to set up our Stealth Rocks right now. Let's just go for that, and my opponent go... Ooh! Clever! Ooh, cool! I'm just going to keep going for Stealth Rocks though, to be honest. That was cool! I like that. That was very cool. We're still going to go for Stealth Rock though. I'm going to keep going for it, as this thing is not going to get much HP back with Drain Punch, and I'm going to get Rocks. I'm impressed. People have been impressing me lately with their bizarreness and weird stuff. So he's going to get a Rocky Helmet, that's fine. So we go for our Stealth Rock. That was cool. That was very, very cool indeed. So no flyers on the team. We can kind of pretty much safely go for an EQ. Let's just do that. This thing is going to go for Play Rough just to get maximum damage, which is smart, and is just going to die to the Rocky Helmet, so that's fine. So down goes Slurpuff. That is a huge threat. Defeated. Yeah, that's good. So we're looking pretty nice. We both have rocks in the field, but I can spin mine. He does have a Trev, and that checks my Starmie pretty hardcore, but, you know, we'll just kind of deal with that. Looking at his team, it's very, very, very offensive and very, very into, like, I don't know, destruction, setting up and killing me. I'm scared of this Feraligatr. I can't let it get too comfy, so I'm just going to go for the EQ, as I do outspeed it right now. So let's see how much damage this does. We are still a Landorus, as my opponent goes for the Dragon Dance. So bit scary, bit scary, bit scary. Why are you just setting up on me, dude? Come on, do other things. Alright, so that's a bit sad, but what we can do, we could either sack Bulldog, or we could try and make a switch into Starmie and maybe make something happen. Thing is, if he is max speed, which I don't think he is, hang on, let me have a look. Landorus T. Landorus T. So what speed am I? I'm only 240, so you can't be max speed. So I think my Magnezone actually outspeeds you. He can just go for Ice Punch, and that's very, very scary. Do I need Bulldog for anybody else? We just get killed by Mamoswine, to be honest. So I'm actually gonna sack Bulldog here. I think we get killed by Mamoswine, one Ice Shard, and that's it. Although we can intimidate it, which would be pretty cool. I think I'm just gonna stay in an EQ, to be honest. As my opponent is just gonna go straight for the Ice Punch. And we are dead. What? Oh. Okay. It's gonna get hurt by looking at it. Fine and dandy. Now, I'm gonna assume you are max HP because it doesn't really make much sense otherwise. I'm gonna assume you are max HP. So can a Choice Banded Aqua Jet take you out? Kind of, but it looks like it might be a roll as well, so I don't really want to risk that. And you are now at +1 from whatever you may have been at. So you were slower than my Lando. Let's go into Digit Senior. Let's just go into Digit Senior. And we should be alright. We should be okay just to go for like a Flash Cannon or something and just blow it up. We should kill from this range even if it is like max HP. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Flash Cannon. As we do outspeed, and yeah, that should be fine. We should just outspeed it and kill it, to be honest. He goes for Crunch, which is, oh my god, help! Wow, this thing is, wow, that really should not have survived. I think I got the lowest possible roll there. But it's okay, it's okay. We should just kill it now with the Flash Cannon, and that is a humunga to the dunga threat out of my way. I'm surprised, actually, that he didn't try and switch out, maybe preserve this thing as death fodder. But I guess he couldn't take the risk going between Mamoswine or Nidoking, so yeah. We are going to take this thing down, which is extremely nice for us. But we still have the Mamoswine and Nidoking at large, which is very, very, very disturbing indeed. So out comes the Aggron. Out comes Aggron. Are you Mega or are you an offensive Aggron? No idea. No idea, by the way, so yay! Now, I don't think this thing actually can touch my Starmie, so I'm going to go right into my Starmie. My Magnezone has a few switches in left to rocks, which is very, very cool. Let's go into the Shooting Star. You shouldn't really be able to... I mean, Head Smash is not going to be fun if you're not Mega. So, it's not going to be very good at all. Yeah, so here you are. Here I am. Here you are. And, yeah. Gonna go for the Roar. Very interesting. Okay. I could have stayed in and flashed in the cannoned you. So we get dragged out into Cold Harbor. And I think an Earth Power will do a very good amount of damage to this thing. I don't know if it'll kill though. I don't know if it'll kill. Iron Head will do just so much damage, but I've got to just Earth Power this thing. Kyurem is just being very, very, very cool at the moment, so let's go for the Earth Power, just like get some really good damage on that thing. Wow, it just kills it immediately. Okay, that's nice, that's super nice. So I guess he didn't have any special defensive investment at all. Yeah, I guess not. I guess not, so we're just able to one-shot that thing. So the Aggron is out of the way, which is extremely nice for us, and out comes the Nidoking. Now, unless you're Scarfed Nidoking, we should outspeed you too. No, but we're not max speed, and you're gonna be max speed, aren't you? So let's actually get the fuck out of here, because this thing is very, very scary. So you, do I need Curum anymore? Do I really need Curum anymore? Can I sack Digit? Can I sack Digit? At this point. You know, I think I can. I think I'll just sack Digit right here, because he might choke and go for a Sludge Wave instead. That would be really cool, but I can just imagine him going for Earth Power. That's gonna kill Digit, for sure. But if he chokes and goes for Sludge Wave, we will obviously survive. Goes to the Shadow Ball. Cool. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool decision. And Digit Senior is going to go down, so that is very, very sad. But I wonder if we can just take you out with an Aqua Jet. Actually, I'm going to go into my Starmie. Because I feel quite confident that once this thing is at least a little bit whittled down, just like a few more rock switch-ins maybe, we will be quite content to sort of piss about with it. So what I'm going to do here is just go for the Scald. I think he's probably going to switch out into Trevenant, so I could have a double switch opportunity here, but I really just want to get some damage and possibly get the burn on Trevenant. It would be very, very nice. So he is going to switch out and go into Tunguska. Ma! And we go for the Scald. Not really sure why he brought this thing in, because it's gonna get really hurt. And yes, we are a bulky variant of Starmie. Is he Scarf? No. The Nidoking isn't Scarf, is it? So it's just gonna go for Ice Shard, but we resist this, so that's gonna be alright. And down goes Mamoswine. So we're going to go for the Scald here, and that is going to kill this Mamoswine, and the Trevenant remains. So I'm a bit like, what is up with the Trevenant? Because, well, I guess it's not really a switch-in, because I could have Ice Beam. That's true. That's true. I could have gone for Ice Beam. I understand. So out comes Yatsevio! And, oh boy. Now, what can I do about you, sir? I would like to bring in my Sableye onto Hugh. You're just gonna go for a Horn Leech, no? You're just gonna go for a Horn Leech, aren't you? I'm gonna go for the Reflect type. Because if he goes for Leech Seed or Horn Leech, we can take it better. So we're going to steal the typing, we're going to become Ghost and Grass, as my opponent does go for the Horn Leech. So we should quad resist this now, I think, or just one time resist it, I don't know. But he can't Leech Seed us anymore. So I am anticipating a Shadow Claw to be coming our way. Which my Sableye can take. So I'm now Grass type. I don't expect him to Leech Seed. We're going to go into Disgusting the Sableye, as this is pretty safe right now. He could try and burn us, come to think of it. That would be really bollocks. Shouldn't have done this, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. That was silly. I'm going too fast. So unfortunately, I make a very silly play and go into my Sableye. Not very smart at all. But what we're going to do here is we don't need to Mega Evolve just yet. I don't think. He could go for Leech Seed there, but is he really going to do that? That doesn't make any sense. That wouldn't really make much sense. I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for the knockoff, because I need to just break this thing. And once this thing is broken, my Azumarill can come in and finish the game. So I need to just get rid of this thing's recovery. If we can just get a knockoff on it, we'll be sorted. Go for Leech Seed. No, go for Leech. Okay. He knows he's not silly. So he's going to get a crit Horn Leech, which may end up mattering. It may not, but whatever. We're going to go for the knockoff here, and that's going to be very, very nice. We're going to get rid of the Lum! It's a napping one! It's the one that goes to bed. Oh my god, so it has rest. It's a rest harvest. So it has Horn Leech, whatever it is. Shadow Claw. We can just sack Sableye right now, to be honest. I am going to go for the Recover, as my opponent is going to go for the Horn Leech. This might not actually kill us, because the last one was a crit. Oh, Sableye, you're so broken. I'm really glad we got rid of its Lumberry, though, because Lumberry rest is very annoying. Yeah, so we're going to get all the way back, because we're just disgusting. Disgusting is disgusting. It's a very disgusting Pokemon. So let's go for Recover once more. And my opponent is going to go for the Horn Leech. I know what you're thinking. You don't have to do this, Anima. Why are you doing this? You don't really have to. But I kind of need to a bit. So we're going to go from 25 to something else. I'm not going to switch out, so... yeah, because of that bloody burn situation, that was very, very silly. I'm going to go for recover again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm really disgusting, I'm really the worst person. So we're going to go from 84 down to 47. Okay, we can actually afford to attack now. Okay. I'm sorry. Battles have been very stally as of late because leagues are kind of like that, and, you know. So, can we take 2 hits there from here? Maybe? I don't know. I'm a bit fed up with this, so we're going to go for the Will-O-Wisp right now. As my opponent is just going to Horn Leech again. Yeah, I think we're alright now. I think we're okay. Plus, if we land this burn, then we can... Okay, then we'll be able to take Horn Leeches a lot better. So, it doesn't have a Lumberry either anymore. So that's great. Oh, that's super. Now my disgusting Sableye is pretty much just fine. So what we're going to do here is recover again. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry, but you never know when this might be a thing. He's just going to keep going for Horn Leech. At this rate, we're going to actually... He's going to run out of Horn Leeches. He's going to run out of Horn Leeches by the time this is done. Oh boy. Recover! Annoying! Oh, the most annoying thing in the world. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Oh boy. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to switch into Curum because... Actually, yeah, no, we should be alright to switch into Curum. We really should be okay. Let's go into Cold Harbor right now because we need to stop this madness. Stop this madness, please! By going into Cold Harbor. It's burnt, so we should be able to take a Horn Leech. It should be fine. We should be okay to take 1. If not, I'm very sorry, everybody. And and we can take it, so that's really cool. I actually do have Roost on this Curum, but right now it's just getting a bit silly. Yeah, it's just getting a little bit silly. Is my Starmie alive? Yeah, it is. So Am I alright, I'm wondering, actually. I'm just going to go for an Ice Beam. I'm wondering if I'm actually okay. So Cold Harbor is going to go for the Ice Beam, and we take out the Trevenant, which is fine. And I am a bit concerned about this Nidoking, because I've been seeing an influx of Scarf Nidoking lately, and it's like, oh, it's a bit sad. But if it is Scarfed, it means it won't be very powerful, you know. So out comes the Nidoking. And we shall see what this Nidoking chooses to go for. Let's just go for the Ice Beam on the off chance we outspeed. Huh. Must have been modest. It must have been modest because we don't outspeed this. We actually don't. And that, my dear friends, I don't think we do anyway. We're not max speed. If he's max speed and thingy, maybe we do outspeed it. Maybe I'm just a fool. Maybe I'm just a terrible, terrible fool. But that is going to be the game. So thank you so much, Jean-Paul, for the challenge. Speed is a very confusing thing indeed. Speed is so very confusing. I don't know what to bloody do with speed. Speed is just this terrible thing that happens and makes me sad to think about in Pokemon. So today's question of the day is, if you could pick one skin color to be for the rest of your life, what color would that be? I'd pick white because I hear it comes with privileges. I'm just kidding. It has to be a weird color, like not a color in human nature. So I'd sorry, just joking. I'd pick blue because then I'd be ever closer to my beloved Liara Tassoni from Mass Effect, and that can only be a good thing. It would really clash with my hair though. It really would clash with my hair right now. By the way, do you like it? I haven't really drawn much attention to it. Because, I don't know, I kind of recorded the journey on Twitter. If you do follow me, you'll have seen it already. But yeah, I have this hair now, and I wanted to dye it this color because A, I'm still young, and have, like, my youth to help in case it looks really silly. And B, because, like, I don't know, I just thought I'd try it once. It's so different. Yeah. Not that you asked anyway, blah, blah, blah. So leave your answers to today's question of the day in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the gaming channel if you haven't already. We are I'm feeling more attracted to the gaming channel as of late. Because the Pokemon's kind of a little bit weird for me at the moment. I'm not completely sure how. Anyway, I'll make a video about that at some point. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye!